Okay, so I had another video idea. I think it's pretty good. What looks good behind us? Like that? Yeah. Okay, so lights. A good question I asked myself was, because I knew some of the best questions you can ask yourself you already know the answers to. You think you do, but I kind of did already know the answer to this question. But can you become enlightened while being autistic? And that question is the clickbait question because it's too broad for me to answer in like a short form video. Air quote short form. I don't know how long this is going to be, but maybe I can do like a full breakdown later on. But really, the question I want to ask and answer is, can you become enlightened while only thinking and interpreting things in the literal, right? Because if you go through a lot of, especially Eastern philosophy texts, you'll find a lot of metaphor, a ridiculous amount of metaphor, a crazy, crazy amount of metaphor on top of, like, you think about Christian metaphor, and it's like double that, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not no religion scientist, but oh, look at that guy. Can you see him in the mirror? He's pretty cool. Idea. So the literal. I think the answer is yes, you can become enlightened while only thinking in the literal. And that's because my experience with enlightenment, or the path to awakening, or searching for the divine emotion, whatever you want to call it, I like thinking in behavioral terms sometimes. The idea is that my best evidence for that you can become enlightened with only thinking in the literal is that the things that have awakened me the most deeply have been things that I've taken from a literal standpoint. The simple is, think of Adventure Time. Think of the end of Adventure Time. Spoilers for the last song at the end of Adventure Time. It starts like this. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. That's why we're always living in the present tense. And I thought about it. And literally, I had never lived in the past. Literally, I had never lived in the future. And I was like, oh, that's just true. Time is an illusion. You're just in the one moment. And then another, then the more complex one, then I recommend everyone listen to this next song. A lot of my awakenings come from songs. And the next one is a song by Narcissist Cookbook, and it's called Good Love. And basically, the song, in the most literal terms it can ask you for, it says, are you waiting for perfection to appear? All the evil things humanity does to itself and the world are due to humanity's love for itself. Is that a problem? And I just, like, the first time I listened to that song, and it clicked, literally, just listening to the words. Like, when you listen to it, it's just so literal. And I just realized, yeah, all the things we think that are evil are just people trying to help themselves or their families. They're trying to better themselves in some sort of twisted form of love for themselves. And if you're waiting for some perfect form of love to appear, to make you feel enlightened, it's just not going to happen. You gotta be okay with the form of love that we've got, what we're working with, because enlightenment's all about coming to reality on reality's terms, as Jack Kornfield says. And that's important, I think. That's all I got. I got no more words to come out my brain. Thank you.